sure you have questions.
Just two, actually.
Okay.
Why do you call it the Predator?
It's a nickname. You know, the data suggests that it tracks its prey, exploits weakness, seems to, well, enjoy it. Like a game.
That's not a predator, that's a sports hunter.
Sorry?
A predator kills its prey to survive. I mean, what you're describing is more like a bass fisherman.
Well, we took a vote. Predator's cooler, right?
Welcome to BodyWork. Welcome back. It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to BodyWorkBoxing. Today I'm talking about BobArum and his recent statements about Naoya Inoue. Man, he says that in his opinion, Naoya Inoue is TBE, the best ever. I was like, whoa. Now, this article from Seconds Out go on to tell that BobArum in the ripe old age of 92, but he's being more and more straightforward. What you see is what you get with Bob. Less filter. You know, it goes on to say that and remind us that BobArum has been around the likes of Muhammad Ali, you know, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto. A laundry list of great fighters that he's had around and done business with and seen talent across the globe and everywhere. Yet he thinks that Naoya Inoue is the best ever. A very, very strong claim, but I respect it because of the stature and the magnitude and the experience that BobArum actually has with talent. Even when you think about it right now, a lot of people have Terrence Bud Crawford as their number one pound for pound list. He too had affiliations with BobArum. So it really, really says a lot. And I think if you don't have him on, you know, you're that high on your like the greatest ever, which is really like a fantasy type deal, you gotta have the man on the top 10 pound for pound. The lowest you probably would have him is number 3, and that's if you're counting heavyweights up there, because a lot of people have Usyk at number 1. Me, I have him definitely up there, top 3 pound for pound, hands down. He's in his 5th weight class, a 4-weight champion, 2 times undisputed, just defended it. Might have faced the most adversity he's faced outside of his fight with Nonito Donaire when he actually got his orbital bone cracked, when he actually got dropped by Neri, and he came back, showed resilience, you know, showed an adjustment, and then he showed that killer instinct by dispatching his opponent once again. But you gotta see him. You gotta get to know him, man. I wish that more people in the States would actually follow along or actually give him a chance. Yes, he fights at a time when most people are just waking up. Whether you see it live, if you see it that day and you keeping up with his fights, you know, you're actually gonna be in for a treat, like my old head said. He loves Naoya Inoue. That's why I like covering him. He got me more and more into actually covering him, and I think that he's a fans fighter, you know, where he fights pretty much to please his fans. He wants to put on the show. He stays active. You know, he's seeking that high caliber smoke, and he's not ducking or dodging anybody. I think the fight with him and Tank might be a little bit far-fetched, but like Tank said, Tank wants to go down to 130 and Naoya wants to come up, you know, 3 more weight classes. We might have a barn burner. I'm not sure how it'll pan out because Tank doesn't often get credit for people like Leo Santa Cruz, who's arguably a walking Hall of Famer. Yet a lot of people would say that Naoya Inoue, he would get credit for him. I'm not sure. It just depends on what kind of fan and what kind of fan you are, what you value in the sport, and if you really recognize skills. You know, they actually have the same exact dimensions. I just think that it's a body type in which Tank is, even though they have the same height and the same reach, his skeletal structure, his makeup, his build is just bigger, naturally bigger. Who knows, will we ever get it? I'm not sure. You know, I'm not even sure if I'm a fan of the fight. But as a fan, if it happened to go down, take my money. Anyways, I would love to get your thoughts, love to get your feedback, love to get your comments on this. Check out the article. Let me know what you think. Is Bob on to something? And if not, do you have anywhere in your top 10, pound for pound? Anywhere? Have you ever even explored who he is and what he's doing and how he's putting on? Think you might be in for a little treat. Anyways, thanks for tuning in here at BodyWork Boxing. But we don't take things for face value. We do that body work.